We're getting out of here.
We are. We've got to. A bit of a sticky wicket. We've come, you can see us up the top there in the distance. As we've come down this steep incline, we're on our way to the Elan Valley. We've got caught on this road, and this guy here has lost his back end here, and he's gone for help. Look, so he's left a note there. We're pretty stuck. The good news is we've got plenty of supplies on board, warm clothing and sleeping equipment and stuff like that, food, emergency stuff, but again, no phone signal. So this is going to be a real pain. Just saying, that chap down there, he's gone for help. We don't know how long ago he's gone.
No.
You can't get any signal here at all across 3 phones. So it's a dead zone. We had some sort of pushing and stuff back where we were. We thought we had a home run and we're through, but to be honest, again, this is a massive lesson learnt for us. We just don't underestimate these weather conditions. So what was going to be our bothy camps turned into a survival situation. We're due to meet TJ. Trouble is we can't get him a message unless in the morning get up early and try and get down to the next village where we can get a phone signal and drop him a message. I can't bloody believe this is happening, old boys. But every cloud is silver lining. We've got plenty of food supplies. We just need to get this car backed up. Anyway, we'll update you in a minute, old chaps. Tally ho. Well, we're here at the bothy. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and we've had some mischief today. But we're here. We're a bit tired and weary. So we're not going to tell you today. We're going to tell you tomorrow. It's been very eventful, but we're here in the bothy. There's no firewood and people just leave these places in a terrible state. So we're going to look at things with fresh eyes tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you then. Cheers, old chaps. Well, here we are.
At last.
At last. We had a bit of a pickle last night, didn't we, Mark, yesterday?
We did. We did.
We broke all the rules of preparation, I suppose. Although we had everything that we needed in the car, we improvised logs for snow shovels. We found grip bins.
We had to use use some of our logs as sort of like
wheel blocks. Yeah. It ended up into a survival situation.
And then we had about a 2-mile walk into here, didn't we?
We did.
Where we parked the car.
Because we couldn't get the car up any further. So It was one of those days where it was like never ending, and you think, are we ever going to get there?
Yeah.
But we're here, and it's a glorious day today.
It is.
It's just,
Oh,
it's like being on a ski slope.
It was worth it. It was worth all the hassle we went through to get here. You know, right.
It's amazing.
We arrived at what? 2:15, 2:30, something
About
like that.
2:15, I think it was.
In the morning.
It's just, but it was so still, and you
Yeah.
could hear a pin drop here. There is there's nothing for miles.
We were cold. We were wet. We had a coffee. We had a ration meal, didn't we? We were
did.
dehydrated. Hiking meal, and then we went to bed. Right. Yeah.
There's no firewood here, so that was a bit of a pain. We do have some in the car, so I'm going to try and fashion some sort of a sled to pull it back up. There's an old crate in there, plastic crate, which looks quite good. It's got a smooth underside and got some paracords. We're going to try and fashion a sled to pull the wood back up, and this evening will be really toasty. So we've got probably 3 or 4 bags of wood. We used a bit as blockers to get the car out and stuff, but we still probably got 3.5 net bags worth of wood. So again, I said there'll be wood here, and we thought, well, what if there's not? And guess what? There's not. There's a toilet, but that's frozen. The water's frozen, but we've got a stream, as you can see. It's a stunning location. I was last here September before last with Ninja Man.
I've cut my legs off.
And TJ Into the Wild.
Can I help you at all?
The Cheshire Wanderer has been here before. It's remote, that's why it's called the Wilderness Bothy. But if you want to get to places that are extreme, you need to pay the ultimate price. So here we are, and yesterday we did pay the ultimate price.
We did.
We are in the most beautiful location in the middle of the Elan Valley. We got here very, very, very early this morning, got our heads down and ready for the day ahead. Realised that fortunately there's no firewood here, so we do have some in the car, which is a couple of mile trek. So I'm going to try to put together some sort of carrying device, maybe a sled or something, to get the firewood up here so that this evening we can have a nice burner going, warm the place through and get some food on the go. Anyway, see you in a minute. Well, old chaps, I've left the bothy with my homemade sled and I'm heading towards the car where we parked about 1.5 miles away. As you can see, there is a lot of snow up here, hence why we couldn't get the car all the way up to the bothy. But we're digging deep and going back to the car now to get some supplies. You saw the homemade sled earlier on. I fashioned it out of an old plastic crate that I found in the bothy, tied some paracord to the handle, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. We're going to bring some stuff back. A little bit like Father Christmas, except we're going to a bothy. Cheers. It's coming up to a week before Christmas, and I don't know about you, but that's all rather splendid. For that Father Christmas. You better not shout, you better not cry. I'm telling you why. Steak detective's coming to town. Yeah! Whose bloody idea was this? Good grief. Just as I thought I was done for, a beacon of hope, a quad bike, in the distance. Turns out, there's a local beef farmer. He does this trip every day, tend to his cattle on the ridge. As it had been particularly cold, he said he was doing this twice a day. What a piece of luck for me. I mean, it was meant to be. Beef, right? Well, on I went, and I was jolly glad of it. I gave him a beer to say thank you. What a complete legend. As well as going and getting supplies from the car, I was also going to meet TJ into the wild, Tim. I was so looking forward to seeing him. But as I came over the hill, as reception hit, a transmission came in. It was TJ, and it wasn't good news. Unfortunately, his engine management light had come on, and his windscreen wipers had stopped working, which was incredibly dangerous, especially in these conditions. And what's more, the Ninja Man, who'd been ill for a couple of weeks and wasn't coming, he was going to surprise us. He was hiding in the boot of Tim's car, ready to jump out, ninja style. His mum had even made us a beef stew, bless her, and he'd bought a turkey. He was calling this Operation Bluetooth, for a week ago he'd had his tooth removed. It was a bitter blow, but safety first, and I was pleased my friends were okay, and look forward to seeing them again soon. I tell you what, old chaps, I love the Welsh. I take you where you want to go, boyo. Just hop on the back of the quad. What an absolute legend, Davith. Superstar, mate. Saved me a lot of legwork there. I'd have been a couple more hours at least. Better get back to the bothy, old chaps. I say, old chaps, well, the noise you can hear in the background is Marc's petrol stove. We've got the log burner going, we've got the petrol stove going, and we've got the Des Catty's little stove going as well. So we are going to make Yorkshire pudding sliders. We were going to originally cook the beef in the Dutch oven and do like roast beef and all the trimmings, but we've had to improvise because we don't have much wood and we can't bring the Dutch oven up here because it's too heavy. You saw me earlier on. Now what we have is Yorkshire pudding sliders. We've crisped them up in some lard. Lard! Gotta love a bit of lard, didn't you? And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of beef, we're going to put a bit of carrot, a bit of roast potato, a bit of English mustard on top, a bit of Liberation sauce, and we're going to go. Oh! Anyway, see you in a minute, old chaps. Making some nice gravy. We've used gravy granules, but as well we put some liberation sauce in to thicken it up. So got a nice gravy for our beef sliders. Well, here we are, old chaps. Christmas dinner in a bothy.
Yeah, sort
in
of.
Wales. Sort of, we kind of had to improvise, haven't we, Marc?
A lot.
Yeah. Because we had a roasting joint, but the Dutch oven's back in the car. As you saw earlier on, that was a bit of a kerfuffle. We prioritised wood and food over bits and pieces and beers and whatnot. You know, but I think between us, we've managed to pull together. And we've come up with Yorkshire pudding, sliced beef, carrot, roast potato, English mustard, liberation sauce, and
beer.
gravy and beer. And the gravy's made with liberation sauce as well. I probably went a bit overboard on the gravy granules, if I'm honest. Yeah, you could probably build another bobby with it. But there we go. Here we are, Marc and I, in our Christmas hats.
Well, this bothy is falling apart, and now I have the solution. We're, very nice. We're looking forward to tucking in, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. And a Happy New Year.
Yeah, jolly Happy New Year 2023 and all that jazz. See you soon, old chaps. Tally ho.
Yummy.
This is going to be our last night in the bothy. We're going to pack up, tidy up tomorrow, leave it in a better condition than what we found it in. It wasn't very good condition, and people need to take note that they need to leave these places in good condition. And we'll be doing that when we leave tomorrow, and leave some offerings as well. So thought I'd take this opportunity to show you my sleep system, what I'm using.
I'm using my granny's knickers.
So I've got the British Army bivvy bag, the Snug Pack 4 sleeping bag inside. Then underneath, to give insulation, I've got the Commando zigzag mat, foam mat, and on top of it I've got the Thermarest Pro Light regular mat, inflatable mat. So I was pretty toasty last night, but the pièce de résistance is, yes, a hot water bottle. Not any hot water bottle, a Union Jack hot water bottle. So that is keeping me very toasty. Marc's got one too.
Love mine.
And I've made myself a pillow out of a couple of hoodies. Turn them inside out, so I've got a nice fleece. Yeah. So, and I've actually put a tarp up over the window because there was a bit of a chill. It's only a single pane of glass, so it's a single pane of glass. So I just thought a tarp just creates and just traps a bit more heat in as well. So it just makes it a bit more cosy. These bedrooms are quite basic, as you can imagine, being a wilderness bothy, though it's got bedrooms, right? So it's better than sleeping in a tent. So we can get out the elements, nearly -10. So it's freezing, and we didn't get much sleep last night, probably 5 hours after the escapades of the day, getting stuck in the snow, and then trekking down to pick up firewood today, as you saw. So with that all said, it's time to say good night and see you tomorrow.
I say, old chaps,
We just had a fantastic stay at the Wilderness Bothy in the Elan Valley in Wales, and we're just about to head off, make tracks now. Hopefully we can get home through the snow. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again very soon.
Bye bye.
Tally ho.